What is Peyton doing?
I mean, it's bad.
Mike! New England. We'll get to this. Hold on.
It's not overall.
Yeah, it's not,
No. You're
right, yeah, you got nailed.
You're going to nail it.
Okay. Mike.
Oh,
You,
my
hey,
goodness.
How do you
you
feel
guys
about
are giving me shade about the punt to start the
Mr.
segment.
Bronco, how do you feel
I
about
nailed
this?
it. Yeah, not great. I'm going to get heat from Broncos Country with a fucking Super Bowl
That's
32
right.
hat on and Broncos gear. Nevertheless, if you look at the combined record of the teams the Broncos have beaten, it's 21, 44, and 1.
Yes.
I mean,
Well,
it's bad. They've beaten 8
The
bad
problem
teams.
with using those
mostly bad
stats
teams.
is if you beat them, those numbers then go to the loss column that you were bringing up. So they are
Yes.
contributing.
They are
right?
Yeah, but they several of those were ugly
Oh,
wins.
okay.
I think
Hold
it
on.
was.
I would
You
say
know
the
what makes it
majority.
even worse?
I would say the majority.
Yeah.
Very similarly, 29, 44, and 1 is the Colts right now. What record against the team's record that they've beat, and they're beating up teams like the Titans twice so far. But their ratio of how well they're winning those games and like the margin of victory, their spread
smashing them.
is way higher than what the Broncos are doing. They're relying on a great defense to carry them through shitty teams.
Well, the other thing about it is like, and this is how I approached the season. I figured, okay, last year you saw Denver take some strides. I think in some ways the big difference was they had offensive line health. But the team looked better than it had in the previous couple of seasons. They get to the playoffs, they go to the wild card round and lose by 24 to Buffalo. That was the gap that you have to close. And quite frankly, while the defense is better, and I think it's giving them a shot at hosting a home playoff game, I don't think that the team has closed that gap. I think you put the Broncos and the Bills in the playoffs, and Denver is still losing by 14 points.
That was the worst game
it's-
from start
yeah,
to finish that I saw Bo play at all. He was hitting the Oakland defensive backs in the hands. Luckily, they weren't catching the ball. They're just as atrocious. But that's but it's also a little bit on the play calling. What is Peyton doing? 3rd and 1, we're going to do a lateral 5 yards back, a receiver pass. 3rd and 1, they block the punt, they get the ball on the 15,
Adam Prentice, man.
and they lose
He's
a
on the
yard,
team.
lose
Where's
a
the
yard to get
fullback
a field
guy?
goal. You're right. You need to be doubling down, sending that to. I don't know. It was some of the worst play calling I've seen too.
They're going to call Little Snake River up.
So bad.
Go
Hey, we're
up
just
to
going to
the
play 6 guys.
bags. Yeah, I would say this. I mean, if you looked at the 2011 Broncos, it was a very exciting season that year. But the 35-point loss they had to New England in the playoffs was inevitable, and anyone who knew ball knew it, right? Tebow had a very low ceiling, or that team with Tebow did. It was enough of a ceiling to get a first-round playoff win and an iconic moment, but that team was never going to contend for a Super Bowl.
We've actually had a very
Well,
lucky
that's
run.
an interesting
We've had
round.
a very lucky run. Like the Unk Bowl was great. A few of the games on Thursdays have actually been quite good, but now we're in mid-season where it'd be hard to play 8 professional NFL games and not have some bumps and bruises. And with the only 3-day recovery, can we attribute any of it to that? I've been looking for something for peace of mind, but
No.
that's the only thing I can find. Dirk says no. He doesn't want to let me get away with it, but
No.
Well,
I'm thinking some of it has to be the Thursday night.
Here's one more wild card for the Broncos, and we'll know more in the coming days. But a thing that really could be detrimental for this team is that J.K. Dobbins appears to have an actual injury. We don't know the extent of it yet.
Adam
But
Prentice.
if Dobbins
looks
is
bad,
down,
too.
I mean, Dobbins has really been a key part of the offense having any success.
Mercedes
this year.
Lewis.
You can't just play yes, plug Mercedes Lewis, 41-year-old in the prime.
Dude, he
played
had the,
when we
he
were
had
in
the
high
highest
school,
PFF
guys.
score
Dude,
out of any player
Mer-
on Sunday.
Mercedes Lewis, I've got nothing but respect, right? He played for UCLA in the 2004 Las Vegas Bowl that Wyoming won. That is crazy.
That
He's
is
still
taking
in the
care
NFL.
of your body, like right? Like that is amazing.
Magna Carta.
His like equivalent at
And it's not-
Wyoming,
that's way different than Rodgers or people playing quarterback, right? Like they're treated like I don't know, they're pampered anymore these days. He's playing an actual position.
It's a whole different thing. Yeah, it is crazy to me because his contemporaries at UCLA are like Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy, when was MJD in the league last? Javon Bonite at Wyoming is coaching Wyoming now. He's gone through the coaching ranks. I mean, it's crazy to me that Mercedes Lewis is still out there.
Get him some playing
Yeah.
time. Throw him
What
a
does that
play.
say about Evan Ingram?
He is not a joker so far. that
Told
Sean
you.
Payton
I
has.
told you. I called
Yeah.
that.